Well, since 1989, Dr. George Tyndall was the only full-time gynecologist on staff at USC. Conservative estimates suggest he treated more than 10,000 women during that time. Now these 5 women, ranging in age from 21 to 53, are telling their shockingly similar claims of abuse from a man they trusted in a place they say that should have protected them.
He took pictures of me during the exam.
He had me fully undressed. A nurse was behind a curtain, not actually visible to my exam.
While I was up in the stirrups, he told me I was beautiful.
Allison Rowland, a PhD from USC. Shernay Hughes graduated just this year with a double major. Audrey Nafzinger got her law degree from USC and now is a sex crimes prosecutor. Kalina Fox just received her master's in gerontology this year. Lucy Chi earned her master's in 2014. All have painful memories of their first visits to Dr. George Tyndall.
I thought this was his style, and I thought, maybe I'm just uncomfortable with his style. It wasn't his style. He was a sexual predator, and he sexually molested me, along with thousands of women.
They each describe a methodology they say was designed to disarm and prey on their vulnerabilities.
All forms of sexual predators, they pinpoint what type of victim they like. They groom them. They try different things to see how far they can go.
For Shernay and Kalina, now 21 and 24, it was their first visit with a gynecologist.
He told me that if I wanted to be on birth control, that I needed to have a pap smear exam. And I was just 18 years old.
Audrey and Allison say he falsely told them they had sexually transmitted diseases.
He diagnosed me with HPV. There's no physical evidence in my body that I had a disease. He lied.
Shernay filed a written complaint in 2016. Allison and Kalina say they voiced their concerns to nurses and that none of their grievances was addressed. They also say he preyed on their faith in the university and his authority as a medical professional to gain access to their bodies.
Did you know from that first encounter that this has gone far and beyond what should be the norm?
I just had full trust in USC, in him as a doctor and as a professional.
He kept insisting that there was a medical reason for everything he was doing.
More than 400 women have reached out to USC since the report first surfaced. Accusations range from inappropriate racist commentary to improper genital contact. When the news first broke, USC President Max Nikias, now resigned, sent an email to the student body saying in part, "On behalf of the university, I sincerely apologize to any student who may have visited the Student Health Center and did not receive the respectful care each individual deserves." But these women say it may not be possible for USC to right the wrongs they feel have been done.
It's painful to know that our collective voices ultimately meant near nothing to USC.
I think Dr. Tyndall has not hundreds of victims, but thousands.
John Manley, a USC grad and the lead attorney in the Michigan State USA gymnastics sexual abuse scandal involving disgraced Dr. Larry Nassar, says over 130 women have now approached him with claims of abuse against George Tyndall, dating back as early as 1988, when he was just a resident.
Your first obligation is to protect the safety of your students. And USC miserably failed at that. And they failed for 30 years.
Tyndall was fired in 2017 with a payout after a USC internal investigation. But that investigation determined there was no criminal activity. And until the LA Times report this past May, USC had not contacted authorities. Now the federal government has announced an investigation. USC saying in response, "We welcome the U.S. Department of Education's investigation, and the university will fully cooperate with their inquiry."
I really hope that by speaking out that people will rise and know that they're not alone and they don't have to keep the secret. I kept the secret for a long time. They don't have to keep the secret.
These 5 women determined to show strength, courage, character. They say they just want USC to do the same.
And NBC News has repeatedly tried to contact Dr. Tyndall for comment without success. While he has not responded to NBC, he has defended himself in a letter to the LA Times, saying in part, patients sometimes fabricate stories. And he vigorously defended his practices throughout USC's internal investigation. Now, the Medical Board of California confirms they are actively investigating claims of sexual misconduct by George Tyndall. But as of now, he is still able to practice medicine in the state of California, guys.
Wow, after listening to those horrific stories, you can't help but wonder, is this a criminal thing? Are the police investigating?
Yeah, the LAPD, they're now investigating more than 100 complaints, and those numbers continue to grow as part of their ongoing criminal investigation. As I said, those numbers keep coming in. As of yet, though, no criminal charges have been filed against Dr. Tyndall.
Wow, I'm still able to practice. Okay.
More to come on that story, probably.
Yeah.
Natalie, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.